previous coaching videos, which I'll link for you below, I talk about the 5 factors that drive great coaching relationships. And one of those is that coaching relationships should be goal and outcome focused in a way that's mostly non-directive and solution focused. Well, I've had the same question a few times now on what I meant by solution focused. So I thought it'd be worth explaining what solution focused coaching is all about and why I use it in my coaching practice. Now, in this first video in the series, I'm going to talk high level about what solution focused is and also just touch on some of the key themes within it. And then in subsequent videos in the series, I'll dive a little deeper into these themes and key steps. As always, if you've got comments or questions, please pop them below in the comments section. And if you're really interested in this deep dive or other videos in my collection, please subscribe and hit notifications for more on coaching and leadership. So what is solution-focused coaching, or as it's otherwise known, brief coaching? Well, its DNA and origins, like most evidence-based coaching methodologies and approaches, evolved from the field of therapy, and in particular, solutions-focused therapy or brief therapy. This was originally developed in the mid-80s by Steve DeShazer and Insoo Kim, and it's developed from that into an evidence-based coaching methodology that comes from many different people in its development over the last 20 years or so. And some of the key names, if you want to go away and do some research on this, are Peter Szabo, Bill O'Connell, Paul Jackson, Mark McCurgo, Chris Iveson, and in Australia, Anthony Grant and Stephen Palmer, sort of leaders in this field. Now, SFC, as I call it, Solution Focused Coaching, focuses on exploring a client's preferred future. And then we look at the relative strengths and resources that they have, not the weaknesses or deficits, and we use those to help clients work towards delivering that preferred future. Now, that's a significant oversimplification, but as I say, I'm going to expand on that in future videos by exploring some of these key themes. Now, in terms of those key topics on being a solution-focused coach that I'm going to focus on, here's a few of those just to get things started. Now, firstly, a solution-focused coach, as the name suggests, focuses on that solution. But contrary to popular belief, it doesn't ignore the problem, but rather realizes that the coach, being an expert in the client's problem, isn't actually going to find the solution for a client. And so, in essence, we do touch on the problem, but it's only as a platform to project forwards into that preferred solution. Secondly, a solution-focused coach understands the difference between the Rogerian concept of unconditional positive regard for the client and belief in the client. They are similar, but very different in terms of how they're applied in solution-focused coaching. The latter is an essential ingredient in that a solution-focused coach believes in the client's own ability to marshal their own strengths and their own resources to solve their unique problem. Thirdly, solution-focused coaching is also known as brief coaching, and that's because, in essence, it's been shown in studies now to significantly reduce the time taken for clients to achieve successful outcomes. Now, it doesn't just aim to solve existing problems within that shorter time frame, but it also aims to future-proof the client by teaching them a methodology that they can apply in future situations to sustain their own growth, development, and problem-solving ability. Fourth point is that in solution-focused coaching, we have the miracle question. And I'll talk a lot about this in one of the videos. It is seen as the technique used in solution-focused coaching. But I should say that although it is an important part of the toolkit, there are many other ways to elicit a client's preferred future state, and I'll talk about those in future videos. Fifthly, a solution-focused coach knows that no matter how big the problem is, there are always exceptions or times when things were better for the client. when times were better, and especially when clients were at their very best, they were no doubt using specific strengths and resources in their actions that led to that successful outcome. Exceptions are therefore a lead indicator of future success for clients if they are replicated and used in the present to problem solve. Sixth point here is in solution-focused coaching, we use something called scaling, and it's a powerful tool for finding those exceptions, assessing current state of play, and taking incremental steps towards the client's preferred future. It's also a rare measure that a coach can use to judge whether the coaching assignments have been successful. Now, there are many other topics within solution-focused coaching that I can discuss, and I will discuss as part of this series, but for now I'll leave it at that. And again, if you're really interested in this, please don't hesitate to subscribe and hit that notification bell for future videos. On that note, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.